Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Tuesday, the 3rd of September 2024. So global market slump. China tumbles to 7-month low in ugly start to the worst month of the year. And yesterday, of course, was Labor Day, so news flow was light, whilst participants were also away on the US Labor Day holiday. Right, let's have a look at this in the markets and kick off with the Dow. So in the Dow yesterday, very quiet day. Obviously, it was only electronic only. The all-time high has not been taken out during yesterday, but there's plenty of opportunity going to be available for this to happen this week, starting with the jolts tomorrow. Then you've got, or is it ADP tomorrow? Let's just have a look. Let's just get a heads up on what we have got coming and in what order. Yeah, it's the jolts tomorrow. I thought the jolts preceded the ADP, which is on Thursday, and then you've got the non-farm payroll. Actually, the ADP is normally released on a Wednesday, but of course the Labor Day holidays pushed everything back a bit there. So yeah, by the end of the week with the job numbers, there's a good chance that they could push the market through this. Depends how much they revalue them, and whether they want to push the markets any higher as people return to work now. The schools return back this week as well, so we'll wait and see. But at the moment it looks set with the type of price action we've got to want to push it a bit higher as of yet. And in the 30-minute Dow, you can see how quiet it was yesterday, just stuck in a sideways range there. And overnight the market finding support at the DP, and the close there trying to get back above yesterday's high, and then obviously on towards the 41589. Right, let's have a look at the German DAX. And in the DAX, already heading back to the all-time high. Bit of a shakeout yesterday morning in this market, but a V-shaped correction. If we have a look at the 30-minute chart, you will see that we shook out all the way, went down to the S2. The volume came in, they brought the market straight back, and you'll see more of the V-shape in the 2-minute chart when we look at that shortly. Overnight we saw a bit of a sell-off as well, down towards the DP, but the market has now moved up, and you can just see as I'm recording the market's gone through the all-time high there, or heading through the all-time high. Let's just grab a figure on that number there, 18,000, not quite, so yeah, it's heading there. So again, when you look at the daily chart of these markets, you can see that they're just determined to keep moving to the upside there. Meanwhile, in the S&P 500, all-time high is waiting to be taken out. As I've just said about the Dow, US market's waiting for the unemployment numbers for this week. And don't be surprised if we take out that all-time high. And then in the 30-minute chart, lackluster yesterday, electronic only. As you can see there, sitting on the DP, market pulling back below the DP overnight down to the S1, and now trying to make its way back. So we've had a bit of a shakeout already, so the market free to move to the upside. In the FT100, stuck in a bit of a sideways range there. The all-time high still hasn't been taken out. We've got this recent high at 8419.3 to take out, but the market's long, 200 MA, 50, 25, and green dominating the MDI there as well. 30-minute chart sell-off yesterday morning, and then the market just treading water as the Dow was closed there, as you can see. We're starting to make its way back up now through the DP, and will it hold above the 200 MA at the DP level? If it does, then we can expect the market to head back towards the highs there. In the US dollar, again electronic yesterday, so the market sort of sideways, not a lot to report there. So let's have a look at the metals. And starting off with silver, market down, just as I said it would be. Expect the market to go back down to the 200 MA before the end of this month, as they keep trying to suppress the price of metals, unless, of course, Powell cuts rates. If he cuts rates, then you'll see a bounce in this market. But the suppression of this market continues, as it's done for the last 50 years. And again, see the market trading down, putting in a low there. Needs to take this out, but I expect this to be broken today and move lower. That said, a different ball game with gold, sideways too high. It needs to take out the all-time high now. I've absolutely no doubts it will do this by the end of the month because of the potential rate cuts, and overnight you can see them buying back into this market with the volume there as well. It needs to get back above the DP, the 50 EMA, and 200 and the high of yesterday. Market up, as can be seen there, and then just taking the opportunity to shake out overnight and buy gold at a lower price there. In the gold silver ratio, continuing to move up. As I said, we're going back to 90, so we're heading there quite nicely at the moment for the gold silver ratio. Right, let's have a look at yesterday's trades. And yesterday we had a potential sell signal, market moving down sharply there, and prices continuing down towards the S2 that we saw in the daily chart there. We went through the low market then. This is an interesting bar here if you're into price action. See how they ram the market down to the S2. You can see that big bar. This encourages people to sell, and then what they do is they bring the market back, and you'll see the green inside of the bar, which indicates that there wasn't actually all selling, it was actually buying as well. So down to the S2, and then the market reverses off this. Good trade to the downside. There's 100 points on the table there, and then the market is brought back, and you see that V-shaped correction that I spoke of earlier. So there and there. It always takes a bit longer to get back. You can see it in the daily chart. If we just have a look at this one, you'll see that we've got the same thing here, and that's indicative of the way these markets play these days, is bringing the market back. Any sell-off is soon stopped and the market brought back, and there you'll see as we went into the morning the market coming back, and then as the morning goes on, market treads water, struggles with the 200 MA but then breaks through it, and then we head into the afternoon where obviously the Dow was closed and prices just drifting sideways in a range there, finding support at the 200 MA and then heading back to the DP and then up to the close. And mission accomplished, market brought back all the way from the shakeout and the selling that happened when the market opened at 8 AM, which is why if we just go back to here, you'll see if I just widen this out and then bring it over for you, and you'll see that obviously the market opening trading down to the S2 and then back above the 5 MA, and now we're free to try and get back above the all-time high there, which you can see there. So we'll see what happens today. It's already making strides to the upside. If we look here, you can see we just came to the high whilst I'm recording. Market showing a bit of profit taking here with a couple of red inside of the green, so we know there's some selling in there, but it's still green at the moment and trying to move back to the upside there. Okay, that will do it for this one. Let's see what the ISM numbers have in store for 3 PM, but otherwise the market's going to make its own direction prior to those being released. So with that, have a good day, and as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.